My childhood circumstances developed hurtful damage. You see, it was like mercy had vanished, but I found that refuge to rescue my thoughts. I feel that my life is what I make it. I can reject or embrace it, climb out of the basement and put my feet onto this pavement, or I can run from the nightmare and let my dreams start fading. Well, hold on, young man. Resistance is here. Remember, you grew up below the poverty line. Well, I am actually fine because I always knew I never had a poverty mind. My mentality was my reality. Negative thoughts were a fallacy, and I never underestimated that I could use my strength as a strategy. No victim here. You see, it was more like joyful gratefulness mixed with tears, because I realized my story provided a prescription that could potentially help heal my sick peers. And right now, I am just scratching the surface. Because underneath this black skin, you'll find a talented person, an immaculate purpose combined with the passion for learning, with faith so strong, it makes fear flee my body and the devil gets nervous. I am on an excursion. Whew. But the road to success got me swerving. Can you please name one significant person who didn't struggle when they was traveling, committed with purpose? You see, I am certain that when I interviewed these interviews, I realized God designed me for greatness. But that is not what they teach in schools, or you can read on the headlines in the news. There's too much to choose and only one decision. See, open ears can love to listen. Open eyes can see a vision. Motivation can provoke your mission. But there's only one thing that's going to cause some radical transformation. What's that? Get a pen and pad and jot this down. For real. That is ownership over my actions, feeding into my passions, planting seeds of trees that will cover my family with some shade. Until I build a legacy so big it can outlive past them. So again, please ask me, Tyler, what do you do? No, if you really want to answer that's the truest, do not ask me what I do. Just ask me, Tyler, why do you do it? I do it for them. It's my family. Big bro, I see you in the front, baby. Hello, what's up? Sis here, my wife here. Good to see y'all. This is nice. They don't ever really get to see me speak, so this is pretty cool. Don't mind me. I do it for my family, and this is a story about family. You see, I get my charisma, I get my hustle from my big bro right here, Dre. My sister Nina, I get her humor. Her ability to get things done and make it happen. She'd been working since she was like 12 years old. She gave my first job, Kids Foot Locker, making volunteer wages. What's that mean? I was broke. But she plugged me. My bro at the back, Nate, funniest person you'll ever come across. My stepmother, Gail, stepped in when my mom was absent. My pops, I mean, you could just see the smile. You see what I'm talking about? Top left, that's pops. And my sister, Melissa May. I'm in all purple today because it's my favorite color, but it also is my sister Melissa May's favorite color. And I want to have a conversation with you tonight about the promise of change versus the process of change and what bridges the gap. It's this word called potential. You see, potential is a present but not yet visible excellence or ability that is just yet to be developed. We all have greatness within us. Show of hands, you ever been told you have potential? Okay, if you're not raising your hand, you're kicking it with the wrong people. Get new friends. What? Come on, man. You better get some new friends. That's a whole nother talk, a whole nother dime. I'll let you know when we're going to have that one, but you need it. Okay? You see, potential is a present but not yet visible excellence or ability that is yet to be developed. And for my whole life, people was telling me, Tyler, you got so much potential. My sister, Melissa May, Tyler, I believe in you so much. You got so much potential. And there comes some point in your life, let's say around 25, 26, you keep hearing that you got potential, but you ain't doing nothing. Get to it. You ain't done shit yet. If people are telling you got potential, but you're not actually creating anything, you need to get moving. What bridges the gap? It's diving into that potential. You see, I want you to envision, over here we have the promise. The promise of change says, good things are coming. We are much more excited to sit down, write a goal, write out our vision. I don't know what your Facebook timeline, because we got folks that are around my age, so you guys are probably still on Facebook. What's your Facebook timeline look like around December 29th? I'll tell you what mine looks like. New year, new me, can't wait to be in shape. Just got an LA Fitness membership, can't wait, boy, we starting on Monday. It's Friday, you still got Saturday and Sunday. What is you waiting for? Same person 3 months later. Oh, you know what? LA Fitness really isn't for me. I think I'm going to go to 24. 25% of people have quit. I don't even touch the gym until about January 11th. Same person 6 months later. You know what? I need meal prep because I don't know how to eat right. 6 months later, 75% of people have quit their dreams and the promise. A whole year rolls around, that same person on my same timeline. New year, new me, can't wait to be in shape. Get out of here. I'm done with you. You're exhausting. Are you going to do it or are you just not? What are you going to do? It's because we haven't engaged and we don't really realize the potential that we have because the promise is easy. The promise is exciting, but the grueling part of change comes through a hard process. Right on, I hear you. You got to get to it. You have to take action. Bam, check me out. Hold up. Woo, boy, I take back 1999. Freshman year of high school, your boy was clean. Why are my pants so baggy? I'll tell you why, because I was broke, and they was the only ones I can get off the Ross rack. Okay? I was 5'11", about 150 pounds, wearing a size 48 on the waist. Why? Going to Champions at the mall, getting the 4 for $20 tall tees 5X. Tyler, you have no business wearing a 5X. So much material to get dirty, but I thought I was clean. I thought I was fresh. I was a scared kid. I was afraid to make mistakes. If I didn't show up and wasn't good at something, I didn't put forth effort or energy because I didn't know if I could deal with the failure of now I'm engaging in a process of change. And therefore, I can always come back to this. Maybe somebody can relate. Oh, you know what? Hold on. If I really would have tried, I could have did my thing. I would have been good. I could have. No, you're just scared to fail. You're really worried about the optics, how it's looking externally, but you're not focused on investing internally, and therefore you're going fast nowhere. These are my grades. Actual transcripts. I called Portland Public Schools. I went to Benson High School, and I said, can I get my transcripts from freshman year? I said, shit, it was this bad? Look. What's it say for the people in the back? F, 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 C, no grade. My grades were so bad, they didn't even give me one. What is going on? Got suspended 3 times within 2 months. I remember I had a conversation with my father. He took me over to Denny's. We just had an argument. I don't know why he was tripping on me. He said, Tyler, let me ask you something. How you doing in school? And this is what kids do when they're trying to make up a lie. So I got 6 children, so pay attention. Huh? What are you talking about? No, because they're trying to think of a lie. He said, Tyler, how you doing in school? I said, huh, what you talking about? He said, boy, stop playing with me. How you doing in school? I said, Dad, you know I ain't passing science and math. Please, I have no energy for those. Killing PE, doing my thing, and this. And he said, Tyler, that's just not true. So what you mean? He said, I got your report card in the mail. I said, you got that? I said, damn, that came through. I've been at the mailbox every day. Me and a mailman had a relationship. I said, bro, that came in. And he showed me this. By the end of my freshman year, I had a 0.2 GPA. To this day, I could show up in New Seasons on Killingsworth, see the homie from back then, 20 years ago, y'all. Tyler, you had that 0.2, but I'm a different person. I went through a process of change. I'm different. And this is how they remember me. Now, the process. This is me and my sister. I have this tatted right here. If the weather was warm, I would have wore shorts because I like having the legs out. My wife knows. Come on. And these are some words that I keep with me and I think about all the time. November 2019, I got a call from my sister. I'm picking up our babies from daycare. She calls me, says, Ty, got my results back, and I have cancer. She's about 36 at the time. We're only 13 months apart. She's a second mama to me, well, a third mom because I had 2. Helped raise me, helped instill so many things in me. And I'm a fixer. Anybody a fixer? Like when somebody shares something with you, all you want to do is hug them, love them, try to change them, try to help them. My wife gets annoyed because I do it too often, but I'm here, babe. I love you. I had no words for my sister this day. I hung up the phone. It was like I was in a state of just fog. She went through a treatment. My brother was there with her. I was there. We took her through her chemo, everything. She got it taken care of, then COVID hit. And when that happened, they were prioritizing certain people to be able to get scanned and checked out. And so It's October, or maybe actually late September, and we get a call that we're going to have a meeting with her doctor. It's going to be a Zoom call, and I'm getting my son a haircut. I'm sitting in the car on the Zoom call. They said, Melissa, excuse me, you have about 3 more months to live. Broke me down. I just started crying, losing it. My son comes in the car. He's 7 years old at the time. Daddy, why are you crying? He gives me a kiss, gives me a hug, said, Daddy, I love you so much. It's going to be okay. But I knew that it wasn't, because she had always been the guardian of my goals and the protector of my peace. And I know that she has a limited time on this earth. My wife was one of the first people to go over to the hospital with her. And she called me. She said, Tyler, we're bringing her home. We had just bought a house. And I said, you sure about that? That's a lot of work. We got 700 kids running around here. What? I ain't changing no diapers. I cook. I don't change diapers. We brought her home. I'm going to come back to that. This is a picture of me with my family. So we got my niece here. That's her daughter, my sister. Daughter Aaliyah, our daughter Amaya, my son Amari, my niece Kaya, who we've taken in from my wife's side of the family. My little baby girl, Livea, she just got a sass. Look at her. My daughter Amani, my niece Leilani, which is Melissa's daughter, and a little baby that we just took in as well from my wife's sister. Now, the reason I talk about that process, and you saw that picture, if you didn't pay attention, that was a picture of the show Chopped. And I had a conversation with my sister. This is when she was making her transition. We ended up losing my sister on November 13th, 2020, 1 year to the day that she told us that she had cancer, which is also our mother's birthday, who we had lost recently as well. But I was so grateful in this moment because I realized whatever I have lost, I've once had. We have all have lost things in our lives. But let us sit and marinate in those moments that we remember the love, the encouragement, the laughter, the joy. Whatever we have lost, we have once had. And little did I know that when we bought this home, it came as an ADA accessible home, wide doors. I was like, damn, these doors is wide. Like, damn, we got space. Ramps. I just thought it came with the house. So we were able to bring our sister home. And we took care of her. We had a family that was taking care of her. Hospice was all set up. And we were able to be there with her, all of us, my family sitting right here holding her hands as she transitioned. And if it wasn't for her having this conversation with me, when I called her complaining, she said, you remember the show? This is Chopped. She said, they all have mystery ingredients. Everybody has the same ingredients. And people cook random things, alligator tongue, pickle juice, and lemon heads. Make a meal. Gross. I'm going home. She said, Tyler, just like all those people, all those contestants have the same ingredients, we as humans, we all have the same ingredients too. We all have perspective. We all have the ability to perceive things the way we want them to look. Tyler, we all have the power of choice. The power of choice to make decisions. And the last thing she said, Tyler, you know Beyonce. I was like, girl, I know that's your second favorite person behind me in the world. She said, Beyonce got 24 hours in a day. I said, I know. And she said, so do you. So stop making excuses. We all have perspective. We all have choice. And we all have the same 24 hours in a day. I'll leave you with this quote. I'm way over time. I apologize, Kevin. You cannot see what you do not believe, and you cannot believe what you do not look for. So my question to you is, what do you believe to be true about the potential you possess within you? Because somebody needs you. You need to show up and be a Melissa May. So what do you believe to be true about your own potential, and what opportunities are you seeking to engage in to be able to access that potential? Thank you. I appreciate it.